big thing that I've seen with lately with like analysts and stuff is how they view Trey Lance and how they project him. I believe it was Jay Feely. He's a former kicker.
Saw that.
I had to go in on him on Twitter because he said he's seen him in warmups at the Dallas game and said he's not ready. And then he goes on and partner that with, well, I'm an analyst. I get paid to do this. And from what I see, he's not there. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely unacceptable for these analysts to come in and completely just bash this kid with very little, video.
Real quick, hold on. I want to say something. I videotaped. I just realized I videotaped Trey Lance's entire warm up, and I was in Dallas. So don't take Jay Feely's word for it. If you go on my YouTube channel, search Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo warm up. Hold on, I'll put the freaking link in the chat. I have it. Copy link address. Boom. I was there. Watch it for yourself. I thought he did good. Let's see. Boom. There it is. That's the video of Trey Lance warming up. So Jay Feely will see.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. There's a lot of these analysts that are just really putting the kid down with no kind of substance. And then we have people like you who've seen them in rookie minicamp, seen them in training camp, and you're like, hey, the kid has something. Yes. We're not going to see it right now, but the kid has something. And I can't back these guys, but I'm definitely going to take your word for Trey Lance. And just from what we've seen in the Texans game. But he definitely has the most writing because he has all these
fix was in. The fix was in on him when it was like practice 5 or 6 in training camp. He started tearing it up, and the reports coming from all the national guys that weren't there were saying Jimmy Garoppolo is having his best camp ever. I was like, oh, that's a lie. So what the Niners doing is basically trying to build up this whole myth about Jimmy Garoppolo, and they really don't want Trey to play until next year. They think that's what's best for him. Fine. But all that stuff was just lying. And it killed me to see journalists with spreadsheets try to actually rationalize this. Like, you can just use your eyes. But a lot of people believe whatever is fed to them. I'm just saying, it's crazy to me.
But like I said, that's where he has the most to prove because he already has, all the people who have their eyes on these analysts on TV. So if you just come into the situation not knowing, not seeing, not really studying Trey, then you're going to take their word for it because of the guys you listen to. But he has that to beat. He has, get all the media off his back on top of elevating our offense. Because if he doesn't live up to some type of, potential that we all see coming from this year, all of next season, all the following offseason, that's all we're going to hear is he's a bust. You can't call a guy a bust until he hits year 3. But I got a feeling that Trey Lance is going to do pretty good next year. And after that, he's going to elevate. He's going to progress. He's going to develop. Just let the kid get there.
He's going to have a lot of people hanging on every mistake he makes and people really like criticizing him in like the first quarter of games. Remember the Houston game? They were losing at halftime, I believe. He didn't play so well in the first half. He threw a pick in the first half. I don't know if you follow Twitter during games, but a lot of people were really down on him at halftime. And then after the game, everyone loved him. It's funny how these things change. I mean, he's not going to get the benefit of the doubt of the rookie. Like his own fan base, the whole national media, everyone is a lot of skeptical. Be like, all right, let's see it. Let's see it, Trey. Is okay, so Zach Wilson can just stumble and bumble his way through whatever he's doing in New Jersey, but Trey Lance has to be Patrick Mahomes next year. Okay, that's a little weird. Yeah.
But that's what I'm looking forward to with 2022. He has to prove it, and Kyle has to let him prove it and get out of his own way.